Simmons. We're in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg with Doris Berg reporting from the sidelines. And now, presented by State Farm, we take a look at the matchups for our tip-off coming up moments from now. And the guys checking out Tony Parker here. What can we expect?
You know, he's not the most flashy point guard out there, and you don't hear his name when people talk about the best point guards in the game, but I think Parker is one of the best in the business when it comes right down to it. He's able to do so many things out there for you and just had a dominant season for the Spurs a year ago.
Steve, Parker's fearlessness going to the hoop is what makes him such a devastating player in crunch time. Often you'll see him go right into a bigger guy, take the contact, and still find a way to finish the play.
Free throw good by Parker.
You know, the Spurs have always been built around Tim Duncan, but the last few years they've added more depth than they used to have early in the Duncan era. And so Greg Popovich is playing 9 or 10 guys. They're very deep. They play together. Excellent passing team. And they've become much more up-tempo than they ever were early in.
How about that basketball, man?
Beautiful.
Wow. And check out your point guard showing you major bounce above the rim.
How about this? The smaller the player, the bigger the highlight.
I love that.
And that was a highlight. Terrific finish.
Here's Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
Clippers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And it's blocked. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Parker's got 5. Here's Paul. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Here's Parker. Shot misses. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Clippers lead by 1. Live from the at&t Center in Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Boy, the offense has been so smooth. Everybody working together, and you can tell they're getting good shots pretty much every time down.
Yeah, they're a well-oiled machine there. I mean, they keep the ball moving, they keep themselves moving, and as a result, they're piling up the points.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for San Antonio, Parker and Manu Ginobili, their backcourt. Boris Diaw is out there with Steven Jackson, and it's Bonner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Matt Bonner. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Steven Jackson. And Gary Neal subbed in for Tony Parker. The Clippers also making some changes. Griffin comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Paul in for Eric Bledsoe. Kept alive, Duncan gets the bucket. Duncan's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Spurs. Barnes kicks to Paul. And 3 off the mark. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Feeds it to Duncan. He feeds it to Neal. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Paul. Here's Crawford. And that one's good. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already, and as Rasheed Wallace once said, both teams playing hard.
And the first half ends in a close one. The Clippers on top, leading by just 1. Stay right where you are for the sprint. And welcome back to Riverwalk, always a prime attraction here in San Antonio. You look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
Yeah, he's done a great job of finding the soft spots in that defense. A very efficient game for him so far.
Yeah, and I like what he's done, Steve. I mean, he's made a couple of jumpers here or there, but what he's really done impressively is allow the game to come to him.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. Chris Paul and Chauncey Billups make up the backcourt. Caron Butler is out there with Hill, and it's Griffin in at the center. Billups kicks to Paul. It's back to Hill. Butler, good luck. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
And a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Yeah, they've got to hurry. Step on the gas here.
He kicks to Green. From downtown, that's good. Green's got 5 now. Here's Paul. He's got 6. Parker passes to Duncan. The dish to Green. Back to Parker. Parker with another miss.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
He made that offensive rebound count. Nice job collecting the second chance points.
Lined up. Can't get it to go. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Spurs lead by...
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is H to the OG.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Who's at the Sprite uncontainable game in this one? Well, let's go to Doris Burke.
Gentlemen, Tony Parker has had an uncontainable game tonight. He is responsible for creating the majority of this team's offense, and he's done a great job of generating assists here through the first 3 quarters. Can he continue to dish it out in the fourth, guys?
Thank you, Doris. He's brought his A game for sure.
Kevin, maybe even his A-plus game. I mean, he's been the man of the hour. I don't know if it was by design or by accident, but this club has completely depended on him for the entire game today.
Yep, and he's delivered, Steve. I mean, I don't think it was an accident at all. They know what he's capable of, and they wanted to come out and get everything they could out of him, and they had it.
So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Parker and Monogenovo, they're back for it. Boris Diaw is out there with Splitter and Jackson in at the small forward position. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Parker. Buries it.
Big time shot. Really clutch.
And here are the Clippers now. Odom dishes to Crawford. Barnes passes to Bledsoe. Puts up a 3. Can't get the 3 to fall. And they commit an intentional foul. There's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Smart foul there. You got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Those free throws should put a cap on this one. Great job at the line.
And so it's San Antonio with the win.